Apparently I'm on the wrong train. This train's going to Liverpool, but I paid for an interior train, not a... What I'm imagining is this an exterior train? Basically what just happened is I got on the express when I paid for the local. So the guy was like, you gotta get the fuck off this train, dog. The local's not as fancy.
And Liverpool Line Street.
Liverpool, here we are. It's like noon. I need a nap. I'm gonna hit the town, baby. Okay, we're in Liverpool. We're on a mission because just as I was about to get off the train, I reached into my pocket and didn't know I had an empty RX bar wrapper in there, and I had chocolate all over my finger and got chocolate all over my pants. Can't wear these pants on stage unless I want to look like I just shit myself, but somehow out of my dick. So today's mission is find a new pair of thrifted vintage pants. Also find a cool coffee shop. That'll be our office for today. Do our show. First stop. Let's find some fucking coffee. So I found the cool coffee shop we're gonna go to. Might not get a haircut today because it's so cold, but I kind of want to keep every one of these hairs on my head. The way to find a cool coffee shop in any city is literally go to Google Maps, put in coffee shops, look at the photos. You used to be able to tell by latte art. You can't anymore. Most places are just putting that shit in there. So you want to look for places that look like they have hand-thrown ceramic mugs. If their mug looks like somebody made it in a college but would charge $75 for it, that's where you want to go now. Let's find some fucking pants.
Take home.
Yes.
If you found it doesn't fit you, so long the tag in place.
Yeah.
You see, you can bring it back.
We scored inside of 5 minutes. Went to 2 different thrift shops. Found a vintage pair of American-made Wrangler jeans from the 80s. That have a pretty cool cut to them. They didn't have a dressing room though. They told me I could bring them back if they don't fit. So I'll try them on in this coffee shop. I also got this cool sweater that I'm gonna need because it's fucking cold. Now, to Mother Espresso. Goddamn caffeine fix. Are you guys still doing food?
We certainly are, yeah.
Great. I've never been here before. What do you recommend?
Ooh, right, I'll come round this side.
I'm hungry.
Where is it? The Everything Breakfast Burger is my ultimate recommendation. It's basically just a full English on a bun, on a brioche bun.
Been here one other time, last time I was in Liverpool. I love these little mugs.
So that's very full.
Okay, cool.
We'll feed it.
I own more than one shirt. I'm just on tour for a long time. I fucked up, but I kind of didn't fuck up. This shit's crazy good. Crazy good.
There's not like a number of shape, which is kind of like that.
Not fucking bad. Huh? Vintage Wranglers. I think I gotta cuff them one more time, but pretty cool. Right now I'm just walking to Liverpool to my gig at Hot Water, up like the cool busy street where I did my thrifting earlier today to get my replacement jeans for my pants that got chocolate all over them. Another cool thing that happened today is one of my comic buddies, you know Alex Falcone? Super funny. He's been on Colbert. Good dude. I met him in Portland years ago. He is a huge soccer fan or football fan, and he's a huge Liverpool fan. And today I was walking past a thrift shop here, and I saw a cool old vintage Liverpool jersey in the thrift shop window, and I was like, I know exactly who would love that. So, bringing that back to America. The way I got into Hot Water, the comedy club here, which is like the big club in Liverpool, there's a really popular comic from Liverpool. His name's Adam Rowe. I met him before he got really popular, whereas he was just starting to get popular. He came over to America just to do a bunch of gigs. We were both in New York at the same time. We did Gotham Comedy Club in New York City together. And he was like, if you ever come to Liverpool, let me know. I'll help you get in with my home club. And he was good on his word. My last trip over, he made the intro and I came up, and they do like a showcase night on Sunday where you can come up and like kind of audition. And I did that. Now I'm back up here for the night to do a spot because the audition went well. And now I'm just hoping this goes good, and then I can just get in for regular weekends and make some money. And then, you know, Liverpool's a really cool city, and I would like to just be able to come here whenever I come visit the UK and like do some weekends. As far as like working in the UK goes, the pay is actually a little bit better than America. But it's also funny because you do like less time. Like you don't come over and do hours over here. Some people tour hours, but for the most part, like a club like Hot Water or Top Secret in London, you do a lot of like 20-minute sets. And to like do a 20 is like the big thing here. Which is funny because when you're in America, to do 20 minutes, you're the middle act, which means you just got above being able to host. They will do showcase style shows in the same way that they do at like the Comedy Cellar in New York or the Comedy Store in LA. You know what's one thing that I found really cool about the Liverpool scene the last time I was here? It was really hip, it was really young, and it was pretty gay. Like all the young comics are like cool, hip, young gay dudes. Not all of them, but like I think that the show I did had like 6 of them, and they were all funny as fuck and like really knew who they were, and it was really cool to watch. They were like a really fun group of guys. I know a lot of the older guys are kind of more the old school tough macho kind of guys here, but I also think they were one of the first clubs to kind of get hip on social media, so they have like a really good following. And they did the thing where they put up the cameras and they film the sets, and then they can pump them out. And it's just, it seems like the clubs that are quick to do that are the clubs that stay the most relevant, grow really quick, and their young talent can blow up and build a real following. It's a great way to foster your young comics who aren't going to be super precious about putting out jokes. Well, the older comics might be like, oh, I don't want to put this out yet. The young comics will be like, I don't give a fuck, just I want to get followers, because they know that that leads to freedom. A lot of young comics aren't super prolific, so that's why the internet's just clogged with okay crowd work clips. It's because these kids are just looking for any clip they can put up online, which I don't blame them. I'm currently in the grind of like trying to put out like clips 6 days a week or posts 6 days a week, and it's can't stop, won't stop. Because when you slow down, it kind of can kill your page. I think everyone feels pretty burnt out right now by the amount of content we're expected to produce, and it's funny too because people say all the time, well, oh, now it's changed, now you're only supposed to post this many times a week, and it's like, it's all the same. When I'm not posting every day, I see my account take a big hit, and when I am, it does way better. The only problem is having that time to put up 6 or 7 great clips a week is a full-time job. And then you got to make sure you're writing every day, you got to make sure you're trying to get booked on shows every day, making flyers, doing the whole thing. It's funny, sometimes I do wonder if in the 80s there were as many comedians as there are now. It's just that there isn't as much documentation of all the comedians. Because right now it feels like there's more than ever before. But I think it's just because we see more. Kind of weird.